Hello everyone. We have a great set of friends here, and with it being summer, there are so many parents visiting the children, and we have been having the joy of enjoying authentic flavors from them when we visit their homes. And also, we love inviting them to our home to have some relaxing time with good food. And when we have any occasion, Sia Fashion always comes straight onto my mind for the variety of collection that they have, from very casual wear to party wearing to rich silk to even completing a package for a wedding. So here is a casual set of summer collection: salwar suit, kurti and a saree. This magenta poly silk ready-made salwar suit is super stunning piece, which is just simple yet very elegant, just the way I like it. Amazing embroidery done with plain work, making it perfect to wear for any occasion. It comes with matching bottom. This is a wide leg bottom, which is quite trending at the minute, and I honestly feel that they are very comfortable to wear for the whole day, whether you want to sit, you want to stand, you want to fold your legs. And when the latest trend ticks the comfort box, making it just right to shop, isn't it? What holds the attention and attracts the most is this super gorgeous dupatta. Look at this. It's quite an exclusive element that has print on both sides with floral print in the center that I'm loving it. Here is another very elegant kurti, cotton printed pink designer kurti, ethnic printed work all over, making it just all round your wear with its elegance and simplicity. And my set is always complete with a saree, which is a must. What an amazing piece is this. I fell in love straight away at the very first glance. It's a great combination of beige body with great combination of colors put in together in the most honorable art and elegance, with weaving and zari work on its border and pallu. The best part of Sia Fashion is the quality of fabric and the customized services with fall and edging done as well, which is very neat. So I'm leaving a link of all these three stunning summer collection for you all to shop at Sia Fashion in the description box, so please make sure to check it. They give a great deal of service with stitching a blouse, customizing it to your requirements. So what more can you ask for? Sia Fashion do a worldwide free shipping on orders above $249 US. Otherwise, shipping charges will be according to product weight. It's free shipping in India. There is also cash on delivery available on selected pin codes in India. There's custom stitching facilities available. Look at this, just the way I expected it to be, classy and stylish. A perfect fit. This is in size S, size small, that I'm wearing. If it helps any of you to choose the size for yourself, it's a very good fit, giving a good shape and yet not very tight on the tummy area, which actually makes me look good in shape. Well, that's how I pick my clothing, which is comfortable and easy to wear. So with my dupatta tied in tight, I have mango kulfi on mind to prepare with a heavy bottom pot and 2 liters of whole milk that I set to boil. In the meantime, I set making Moringa paratha dough with 2 cups of wheat flour, gehu ka aata, gode hittu. Moringa leaves, which are drumstick leaves, have great health benefits that we love to include it in all kinds of recipes that we can. Santosh bought it from East Ham, London. It's very easy to separate the leaves from the stem. Adding in 1 teaspoon of kaskase, poppy seeds, half a teaspoon of oil, a teaspoon of red chili powder, 1/8 teaspoon of turmeric powder, salt, half a teaspoon of garlic and ginger paste, a tablespoon of yogurt, and washed moringa. I combine it with water to make a dough just like chapati ka atta and setting it to rest for 2 hours time. The milk has come to a good boil, so I set it on a medium flame to keep boiling further, reducing it for it to turn creamy. And as you're stirring every now and then, it's important to clear the sides the cream has accumulated onto the vessel. And parallelly, I set making avlaki that I had kept in the sunlight for around 3 days time. These are thin poha flakes that taste excellent when kept in sunlight and then dry roasted, in which way they will retain their shape, building up a lot of flavor and texture with them being super light when eaten. When the milk gets reduced further, almost to half the quantity, that's when I add in kesar, which is saffron strands. I switch off the flame now, adding in 10 teaspoons of brown sugar. And then I add in 2 crushed cardamom, which is elaichi ka powder, half a tin of mango pulp, which is around 450 grams. Into the mixie jar, I have handful of almonds, handful of charoli, handful of cashew nuts, handful of pistachios that I grind into a coarse powder, leaving large amount of bits. And then I add in the crushed nuts, allowing it to cool down completely. Now in a pan with around 4 tablespoons of oil, mustard seeds, two handful of peanuts, 1 handful of dried coconut, curry leaves, pumpkin seeds, dariya dal, hing, a teaspoon of red chili powder, salt, and then I combine with the roasted poha flakes, which is avlaki. Now I continue using the same pan for making tomato chutney with a teaspoon of oil, a teaspoon of ghee, mustard seeds, a teaspoon of chana dal, 8 garlic cloves, an inch of ginger, 4 green chilies, 2 dried red chilies, curry leaves, a teaspoon of cumin seeds, hing, handful of cashew nuts, and 5 tomatoes that needs to be softened. It takes around 10 minutes time for the tomatoes to be softened, and then I add in very little of tamrind, handful of mint leaves, handful of coriander leaves. It's important for it to be cooled down completely for grinding into a chutney. I bought this ready green tamarind pickle from Priya's that can be made into a thoku that we at home and many of my friends loved it many a times that I have made. To this I add in 8 garlic cloves, 3 green chilies, 1 onion, quarter of a cucumber. All of them are finely chopped, and then I add in coriander leaves as well. This turns out to be super tasty, but it won't last long, so it's very important to make it in the right quantity which is needed. It lasts for just 3 to 4 days, so make sure to make it in the right quantity which is needed, and it will be finished way before that. Tomato chutney is also ready. Finishing it off by adding in salt. Now to make the mango kulfi, we don't have the aluminium kulfi mold to make ice creams or anything. So here is to an idea that you can try as well. We have given it a go and it worked really well. So what we did is use the shooter glasses that we had at home. We needed 15 sticks. So using the best what we had at home, and it worked really well. Only thing to bear in mind is the time to set in the freezer, as glass takes longer to set. If you wish, you can add in the crushed nuts at the bottom and then fill up the glasses with kulfi mix. And then we cover them up with aluminium foil. We use a knife to make a slot and then pierce the lolly stick. We set them in the freezer until tomorrow. So now the last thing to finish off is making these parathas that I roll, and as I'm expecting 15 people for tomorrow's food, so I started off today with a few preparations that can be made a little earlier, in which way it will be a lot easy for tomorrow. With the rest of the items that still needs to be cooked. We made around 30 parathas, 2 for each on mind, and when we have helping hand in the kitchen, it works even better. I rolled and Shreya used the pressing machine while Santosh made the parathas on the tawa. After a good warm shower, here we are looking nice and fresh and very inviting to have family and friends home for a gathering.
ಫಸ್ಟಿಗೆ ನೀನು ಏನು ಹೆಚ್ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ ಬಂಗಾರಿ ರಜಾ ಫಸ್ಟಿಗೆ ಸಬಸ್ಗೆನ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಡೋಣ ನೀನು ಕಟ್ ಮಾಡು ನಾನು ಕಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಲಘುನ ಆಗ್ತೀನಿ ಬೀನ್ಸ್ ಹಚ್ತೀಯ ನೀನು ನಾನು ಒಳಗಡೆ ಬರೋದು ಹೆಚ್ಬಿಡ.
What a lovely feeling to carry this saree on me. It is super soft and has a great look and feel that everyone loved the saree and the blouse. I could easily move around in the kitchen by being ready in this saree for the gathering and for the cooking as well. Shreya looked beautiful in this kurti that she and the kurti complemented each other's charm very well. I started off today by making green rice with oil, mustard seeds, a teaspoon of chana dal, urad dal, 1 big onion cut lengthwise, 4 green chilies, curry leaves, 4 garlic cloves, 15 beans finely chopped, a cup of peas, half a bunch of dill leaves, sabaske soppu, turmeric powder, a cup of rice, and we both are together working in the kitchen that we enjoy the most with our chit chats, and we don't even feel the pressure of cooking when we are working in the kitchen together. I add in salt and lime to finish off. So here is the green rice ready. As we wanted the whole menu for today with simple South Indian dishes, making it very comfortable for all the parents visiting us.
ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಏನು ಮಾಡೋಣ?
So to make mente soppin pappu with oil, mustard seeds, curry leaves, two brinjals, 1 onion, 1 tomato, half a bunch of methi leaves, cooked tur dal and water, turmeric powder, 3 teaspoons of homemade garam masala, a teaspoon of green chili paste, salt to taste, tamarind pulp and grated coconut. And then Shreya adds in hot water onto the cauliflower florets. I'm making cauliflower palya with 2 tablespoons of oil, a teaspoon of cumin seeds, 1 big onion, a teaspoon of garlic and ginger paste, one big large cauliflower which is cut into florets, 2 large potatoes cut in cubes. I saute it for 4 to 5 minutes time and then add in water. While Shreya has peeled and chopped baby potatoes in circles, and she has smeared some oil and setting it in the air fryer for 5 minutes time. Adding tomatoes, a cup of peas, a teaspoon of chili powder, 3 teaspoons of cumin powder, 3 teaspoons of coriander powder, salt, a teaspoon of sugar, that I allow it to blend into the flavor well for a good 5 minutes time, adjusting the water consistency. I have 1 cup of urad dal soaked in water overnight that I grind into a paste. It's good and works the best if you use a small mixie jar, in which way you can use very little of water and get a thick paste perfect for making vadas. If you take a medium or a bigger size mixie jar, which are meant for juicer and for making dosa and idli batter, they will consume in more water. So it's better to use the smallest mixie jar and keeping the batter ready. I add in the coriander leaves and half a fresh lime to finish off the cauliflower palya. Shreya is making majjige with low-fat yogurt, water, salt, coriander leaves. With oil, mustard seeds and curry leaves for tadka. For the salad with Pringles, I have 3 tomatoes, 1 onion, coriander leaves, salt, and that's it. With a tablespoon of spread and a tablespoon of ketchup, oregano, pizza seasoning, salt that I sprinkle here and there, and then combine the potatoes to be nicely coated. With a good amount of cheese to be warmed in the oven for 5 minutes time. Shreya fried some papad, sandige and majjige menshinkai. Adding in salt, cooking soda for the grinded urad dal, along with finely chopped coconut, onion, green chilies and coriander leaves. You can see how thick the batter is to make the vadas. Here are to the ready Pringles that we can scoop in the salad while eating. With my palms wet, I take a small portion and make a hole in the center. Raining heavily outside, we had a very good time at our home eating and enjoying food. It was actually very easy to take out the mango kulfi by just leaving it for 5 minutes time out from the freezer, which actually turned out to be a super hit. You can sprinkle in more nuts if you wish to. I really hope you found this video useful in creating a food platter to impress your guests at home. Thank you so much for watching this video and hope to see you all in the next video.